Hey there, what's up? Welcome to another NFT Talk. This week we got a lot going on, so I'm excited to jump into it. I'm trying to do these every Tuesday. My life has become very chaotic recently. I'm doing a bunch of different things, so I'm really trying to stick to a specific schedule here, but if you know me at all, you know that I am, like I just said, involved in a million different things, so this is one of my real priorities though, so thanks for watching as always. What I'm going to do before we get started here, just get that disclaimer out there right immediately. I'm not a financial advisor, all right? So please do your own research before investing in any projects. Never be willing to put up any money that you can't afford to lose, and just be really safe and smart out there, all right? Plenty of people looking to steal your money, and we don't want that to happen to you. So I think the first thing I'm going to do is kind of roll out, like I said, you know, to begin with, when I started doing these, it's really not a specific format. You know, this is more meant to just be an open forum for discussion. If you're watching this live, you know, any feedback or tips on any projects that are coming in hot, always appreciate it. I'd love to take a look at them with you live on the show here. But I think I'm going to stick to a little bit more of a structure here, and I think the structure should go like this. And we're going to try this out. This may not work, this may work, who knows, but the idea is, you know, I want to kind of give you an idea and an expectation of, you know, what is involved in the show on a weekly basis. So to start out, we'll just do a quick market review. We'll see where the coins are at, and I think it'll be interesting to see over the course of many, many weeks, every Tuesday, kind of checking in, seeing how the market's doing. Well then, I'll get into the announcement in just a second here, but I think it'll be fun to take a look at my personal NFTs that I've gone all in on, you know, the big ones that I am kind of hitching my wagon to. So we'll take a look at those on a weekly basis. I'm not going to go super in depth with all of them, but just want to mention them and we can keep an eye on them. Then I'll go over any news or big project drops that are going on this week, you know, anything that has a lot of hype that people are really excited about. Then I'm going to go over the Magic Eden. We'll just look at some of the popular projects. Any new ones, any old ones that have maintained their popularity, or any new ones that have any meteoric rises to fame and fortune. We'll then head over to the LAUNCHPAD to see what's coming down the pipe. You know, what is going to be launching, releasing, anything we could possibly look to get whitelisted for, stuff like that. And then, as always, every Tuesday, as a mod in the Pixel Pups pack, I always like to give away a Pixel Pup because it's a great NFT project we'll get into later on, but absolutely love it and love sharing the vision that they have for that project. So let's get started. We're going to start with that market review here real quick. So I use CoinGecko.com. It's a great exchange to see where everything is at. So it has been a rough week for cryptocurrencies. Honestly, it's been one of the most rough weeks in recent memory, in years. Bitcoin is all the way down to $31,018.01 as of, it's May 10th, 2022. So that's pretty wild to see that that low. It did dip below $30,000 yesterday. So well, it's the bottom, you know, is falling out, but obviously we all believe in this product, or I'm sorry, this world of cryptocurrencies, these projects. So not worried. If you've been in cryptocurrencies or NFTs for any period of time, you know that this is not the first time this happened. It's not going to be the last time it happens either. Let all those outsiders make all that noise, make fun of us, whatever. Doesn't matter. Wag me. All right? So Bitcoin's up to, I guess up since yesterday, but it's, you know, hovering around $31,000. Ethereum's down to $2,341.51. And then the other one I'm looking at, obviously, is Solana, which is down to $65.89, which is really wild. And just kind of thinking out loud, I mean, the way I look at it is it's an opportunity to maybe buy some blue chip or, you know, some higher end projects at a discounted rate. It's a great entry point for people. I've been talking about this stuff for 6 months incessantly to everybody that I meet. So this may be a good time to hop in and be like, hey, this is the cheapest. And I don't even know if it's going to be the cheapest. Maybe it gets down to $40. Maybe it's down to 20. I don't know. But, it is a relatively cheap entry point compared to what it's been. I mean, it got up to $240 last summer. When I got in, it was around $140. So it's obviously dropped quite a bit. So it could be a good entry point for you. Something that I found really interesting, I saw the statistic online, and the numbers aren't exactly, I'm not going to remember them exactly, but it was something to the effect of, they use DEGODS as the example, and DEGODS is a premier NFT in the Solana space, but if you bought a DEGOD for $300 in December, you have seen a 3,500% return on your investment. Whereas if you bought $300 worth of Solana in December, at the time I saw this, which was a couple weeks ago, you saw a negative about 49% investment return on your money. So that was before the bottom fell out of all the cryptocurrencies. So I think it's a good idea. It's a good example of how NFTs maintain a stored value. So, obviously I think that projects that I invest in are for the long term. I'm not a flipper. I'm not a paper hand. I get in, I do my own research with projects that I really like, that I want to ride out, and ride that till the end. So I think that's a good segue into a kind of an announcement, but it was more of a decision I made. And that decision is, hi Sandra, how you doing? That decision that I made was, I'm kind of looking at my world in NFTs in the Solana space as in phases, and there's no set time periods on these phases. There's no specific number of phases. It's just a way for me to kind of compartmentalize, my time in the space. So phase one, I'm kind of articulating as my time to just kind of go nuts, get a feel for the space, trial by fire, like jumping in a pool chlorine with my eyes open. Who knows what the hell's going to happen, but just let it rip, get a feel for different communities, different projects. I got my wallet hacked. Not hacked, I just gave someone my seed phrase like an idiot. Again, a learning lesson. I used it as an opportunity to, I got rugged an opportunity to get rugged, but I got rugged a couple times. So you get to learn, what these warning signs are and all that kind of stuff. So this next phase that I'm entering in, I'm not going to be as heavily buying things, if anything. I'm not going to be minting things, if anything. This one is more, I'm going to take the time to really dig into the communities that I'm a part of. So whether it be, we'll go over the different projects that I have, but after the 6 months of me really grinding in the space and getting a feel for the different communities that I'm a part of, I've narrowed my list down to about 10 to 12 projects that I really like, enjoy. Thanks, Sean. I hope that you are doing well as well. I hope you're surviving this rocky couple days in the crypto space. But like I was saying, I think it might be an opportunity to maybe get into some higher end projects at the cheaper cost here. So like I was mentioning, these are the projects that I'm going to ride or die with. I have it pulled up here on my Twitter. I kind of made a little bit of an announcement yesterday. It's tough to kind of to cut everything that I just said into a tweet, but I tried my best here. So I said, taking a break from buying, minting Solana NFTs for a while to focus on digging deep with communities and riding with the projects I really love. Calling this my phase two. Phase one was to expose myself to as much risk as possible, get a feel for the space. So here, drum roll please, are the list of projects that I am going to be riding with here. So FLAPPYZ, Pixel Pups, Alpha League Racing, Shredded Apes, GEMMYs, Fit Room NFT, Bored Apes, Solana Punks, DOGGOS, MONKE Rejects, Solana Squirrels, and the LOFTS Club. These are the ones. Brandon, what's happening? Good to see you, dog. Good to see you. Thanks for hopping on. So I'm going to try to structure the show here on a weekly basis, kind of, in a similar ilk, so you know what to expect when I go live. So let's take a look at my projects that I'm ride or dying with. Now, that's not to say that these are the only ones that I own. I obviously own a bunch of these, but we'll go one by one here. So let's take a look at my FLAPPYZ. So these are the FLAPPYZ that I own from the first generation. Okay, these are the OGs. Now, I do have some pretty cool news about the FLAPPYZ. They minted the other day. So they're not verified yet because they are not minted out. But I'm going to show you these guys right here. This right here. I was ecstatic when this happened because when you mint, if you're new to Solana NFTs, when you mint something, it's a roll of the dice. That means that there's, for FLAPPYZ, they minted 3,000 of them, and you don't know which one you're going to get. It's luck of the draw. Well, take a look at this right here. I got a rank number 12. That's out of 3,000. So these characteristics are incredibly rare on this. It's a gorilla, if you couldn't tell. So it's a gorilla wearing Solana shades, and I was just beside myself when I got that. Now, to give you context here, I'll show you the other the other FLAPPYZ that I got. So I minted 3 of them. This guy is a rank 2689, and my other guy is a rank 3783. So just to give you an idea, I got a rank 12. Just insanity, just absolute insanity. So hopefully that guy, and that's kind of the ultimate irony of these NFT, the NFTs that you own is like, the more valuable it is, the more you want to hold on to it. So even if this does become worth a ton of money, it's mine, you know what I mean? And I'm not going to want to get rid of it, but obviously if I want to gain some financial, gains here, I'm going to have to sell it, but it's down the road, not anytime soon. So very cool, very happy with that one. So FLAPPYZ, that's the first one that I was talking about here. Pixel PUPS pack. These guys, it's a smaller, project. Here we go. As you can see, I hold quite a bit of them. I think this guy's pretty rare. Yeah, so you can see I have rank number 3. You can't see it right there. Rank number 3 out of I think there's 500 of them. So that one I'm very proud of. My cowboy hat guy here, that's kind of my go-to. That's the OG one that I got. But this project, they donate to animal shelters around the world. I'm a mod in this group, and I met the founder. His name's Helix. Just found him, looking for projects to get involved with, and loved the concept, loved the idea. We worked together for that 4x4 by 48 challenge I did last year, and just fell in love with the project. Guy's great. The sky's the limit for these guys. So obviously I'm really invested in these, and it's a great community, and I love the smaller projects. They need some love too, and I am giving them all my love. So those are the Pixel Pups. Alpha League Racing. Now this one is a really intriguing one to me because I'll tell you, I just don't understand how. So this is what they look like here. So they're unverified right now because they're not minted out. It's a racing game that looks absolutely incredible. My logo is actually in the game because I'm an official streamer for them. I would stream it today, but there are no tournaments going on, so really not any point today. But they have tournaments all the time. You can win actual real money and prizes for competing in these tournaments, and there's plenty of mints left, and they're 0.25 SOL. So I'm gonna whip out that calculator here. I don't have to tell you that's not expensive though, with the idea of SOL being $65 right now. So 65 times 0.25, you're talking $16.25 to get one of these cars to be able to race, play a game that's already in existence. No empty promises. This stuff already is real to get in on that. So wild stuff there if you are interested. Just as I talk about all the time, all of the links for everything I talk about are going to be in the description below. So anything that I cover here, you can just scroll down. I'm going to have, or I do have, because you're watching this, you know, if you're not watching this live, it's not on YouTube yet. And when it does go on YouTube, there will be chapters. So if you want to skip around to different chapters to see the different things that I'm talking about, go ahead. They'll be all laid out for you there. So Alpha League Racing Shredded Apes. Now this one, I posted about this today. Honest to God, this one has changed my life for the better. Shredded Apes, where are you? There we go. So these guys right here. Now I got the one on the right. I bought him. And then the one on the left was gifted to me by one of the members of the community. Just a really cool guy that, you know, appreciated the grind and wanted to pass it along. So the Shredded Apes, you know, not only I think the art is really cool, but there's a lot of utility with them as well. And once you stake them, they earn you way coin, it's called, and that way coin gets you real life utility on their website. They have clothing, they have products, they have supplements that you can use that way token to purchase. So I'm absolutely in love with that community. They've introduced me to other people as well, and that whole fitness realm is just very exciting. So there's a lot of opportunity there. They have big plans. They've already done a ton. So Shredded Apes, one of my favorites, and that is one of my ride or dies that are on the list. Now this next one, this is a recent one, and I don't know why. I'm just in love with it. This is a real wild card to me. GEMMYs, these guys right here. So GEMMYs, there's really not much to say about these guys. Love the art. I think it's hilarious. It's a pretty good entry point right now. 5,000 adorable aliens that have come to Earth to bring us the future of the internet, and they find the planet very cozy. Boom, that's it. So I'm gonna head over to their Discord though, because they do have a little bit more information on their Discord. Let's check it out here. But these just minted the other day for 0.16, I believe, and they're already up to 2.9. I mean, they got up there. They were up to 3.2. I saw, you know, some SOL. I mean, look at these. These are some pretty high. 4 SOL, 2.9. That's above the floor. 3. So people are buying these. There's a lot of activity, as you can tell. If you look at the volume, 41,000 SOL already done, and these bad boys minted May 4th. It's May 10th. So there's definitely a lot of activity with these guys. I think there's a lot of excitement. The community is great. I'm sorry, I got an itchy eye. I don't know what's going on there. But they're just very excited about it. And let's see if we can't find a little bit more information. Yeah, 0.169 they minted for. So quite a rise, skyrocket in less than a week there. Let's see, maybe FAQ here. So here, what are the goals of GEMMYs? The first goal of GEMMY is to be a premier social club where Web3 lovers can meet, vibe, share alpha, network online, and IRL. And that's what caught my attention. I think that's cool. The second goal is to empower a community to make a GEMMY global brand. So they want to spread their cozy vibes across the earth. They'll be allocating 15% of royalties to a community grant program to fund projects that further the GEMMY brand. I think that's pretty cool and unique. Don't see that too often. An additional 15% will be used for other GEMMY initiatives. So they're going to have a social platform, and it's just one of those things I had a gut feeling on. The pixelated, I don't know. I just think they're cute. They're funny looking. I think people are going to be proud to have them as their profile picture because they are pretty unique and they stand out, and we'll see where that goes. I don't know. I'm a GEMMY guy now. So GEMMY, Fit Room NFT. We've talked about Fit Room NFT quite a bit. I am one of the official trainers on their website. They don't have they haven't minted yet. You know, this is something that is coming down the pipe, but they want to involve IRL, fitness, and online as well. So check that out. I'm going to have that information below. The BASC DAO, that is Bored Apes. So Bored Apes, I originally got it because I'm like, I just have this hunch that I think derivative projects are going to come to life at some point on the Solana chain because everyone knows what a Bored Ape is. They've heard it. Maybe even if you don't know what it is, you know that they're an NFT and that a lot of celebrities have them and they're worth a lot of money. And that's really about it. So these are obviously a derivative of that on the Ethereum blockchain. Obviously, these are on the Solana blockchain. That background, I think, it was a cool touch to indicate that it is a Solana product. And I got the 2 cowboy hat guys because I'm a Texan. Yee-haw. But the art, I think, is just, there aren't any duplicates of the Bored Ape Yacht Club on the Ethereum blockchain, and that's where the differentiator comes in. So it really is respectful to pay homage to the Bored Apes, just put them on the Solana blockchain in a little bit of a different way, but obviously similar. So I'm thinking in the future, maybe people come to the Solana blockchain once it becomes a lot more widely adopted, and then people could say, hey, I missed out on that Bored Ape on Ethereum. Why don't I hop in? But honestly, even if these never take off, the people involved in that project, the alpha is great. There's a lot of people that really know what they're talking about, and it's an incredibly active community with a lot of giveaways and insights in the NFT space. So, Bored Ape, riding with you, love you, let's go. Speaking of derivatives, we have SOLPUNKS. So we're going to scroll down here to my SOLPUNKS. These guys are at a 4.69 floor price right now. They're a derivative of CryptoPunks, one of the most successful NFT projects that's ever existed. They're right up there with the Bored Ape Yacht Club. Now, what's really unique about the SOLPUNKS is that they were the first project to ever complete minting on the Solana blockchain. So, that's the most northern yeehaw I've ever heard. Well, a yeehaw's a yeehaw. All yeehaws are created equal, sir. So with SOLPUNKS, they're the first project to ever be completed minting. They're the first project to ever complete minting on the Solana blockchain. So you're looking right there at history. And I think once more word gets out about those, I think a lot of people are going to get excited about them. I know I am, knowing the history of CryptoPunks. I mean, I have a friend that didn't get in on CryptoPunks when he knew about them years ago, and obviously he's kicking himself for it now because he's like, who would pay $40 for a JPEG of this? Well, he was wrong because they're paying millions. So the second iteration of these on the Solana blockchain, again, they did the similar thing that the Bored Apes did. They put that Solana background behind them to really indicate, to have it pop that these are Solana NFTs. And excited about these. Have them, love them. We'll see what happens if we can't buy more in the future. But for right now, 4.69, got 2 of them. Now, DOGGOS. DOGGOS is just a fun, cute project that I really like. It's not a direct derivative, but it is a lookalike to Doodles. And Doodles was one of the biggest projects to happen on the Ethereum side of things in the NFT world. So these are like Doodle dogs, if you will. But it's a very tight-knit community. They're not large. I think there's only like 500 of them, maybe. Let's see. 500. So there's 500 of them. There's only 31 listed. Floor price of 5. It's been holding steady at 5 for a bit. I think they're cute. They got nice characteristics. And they're very community-based in terms of, like, they'll watch movies together. They do stuff like that. You can see it's been holding for a while. We'll get 90 days. They had a floor price of 15 at one point back in February. It's kind of been like a slow, steady decline, which sometimes will indicate like a rug, but I can assure you this is not a rug project. These are great people with the best intentions in mind, and I think the art pops. It really does. I think it's cool. So, DOGGOS, rolling with you. You're on my list of NFTs that I'm going to be rolling with here. MONKE Rejects is next. Guys, I love these MONKE Rejects. I think this is some of the coolest art that is out there in the existence of Solana NFTs. Where? Oh, it's under Solana. That's why. These guys right here. Tell me that isn't great art. The detail on these is just incredible. I mean, look at that fur. I don't know if it's coming through too well, but I absolutely love it. This guy's got a tie on, and he's just happy to be alive. You know, good for him. But these are the concept is, these are metaverse ready, cross platforms, so you'll be able to, and this is just the beginning, just like, hey, Helix, what's up from Mexico? What's up? I hope you're having a great vacation. Ladies and gentlemen, we are blessed to have the presence of a hero here. Helix is the creator and founder of Pixel Pups Pack. So he's on vacation. I don't know what the hell he's doing on a YouTube stream right now, but have fun, be safe down there. It's good to see you, brother. But with these Solana Monkey rejects, they're basically metaverse avatars, I think is, the real goal here. They've leaked or, released a couple of versions of them full-bodied. Obviously, they're still really cute because they're cute monkeys. But they're, again, they've been holding pretty strong at this price. I think I got it at like 0.92 or something like that. So it's cool to see it. A lot of volume, 54,000 all time. Let's look at the activity here. So you can see it's, it's up and down, up and down, up and down. But at the same time, my girlfriend goes, he's not wrong. I'm wrong about a lot of things usually, but that I've learned my lesson on. But you can see the price fluctuates, but overall holds steady at around that 3.6 mark. So I love them. I love the art, and I'm all in. So Monkey Rejects, I'm rolling with you. Now, next. This is along the lines of the Pixel Pups, like we were just talking with Helix. This project is on the smaller side of things, which means that the community, basically everybody knows each other. Everyone's supporting each other, and it's the Solana Squirrels. So this one, there are only 19 of these guys listed. Tribute to the squirrels that live in the parks, 286 and carefully designed high-quality pixel art collectibles on the Solana blockchain. We add a number of new squirrels each week. So squirrels, take it or leave it. Enjoy it. Virginia is one of the leaders, founders maybe, I think, of the project. Super nice. She's been really supportive of everything that I do. I love the squirrels. I'm definitely going to be buying more at some point. I love this punk one right here. Look at that. Who wouldn't want a punk squirrel? I like that one. But we'll keep an eye on these guys too. And this is one that you just buy into for the community, for the camaraderie, and just great people behind that project. So Solana Squirrels. And then lastly is the LOFTS Club. Now, for me, with the LOFTS, obviously we've heard the metaverse, the metaverse, the metaverse, the metaverse, right? Ad nauseum. And to me, the idea is like, it's kind of like search engines back in the 90s. Search engines were the next big thing. Well, one of them made it, basically. Google. You got Bing. You got, Brave search engine that's like just starting. But the point of what I'm saying is probably there's going to be one or two major metaverses, and then the rest of the projects are just going to kind of like fade off. So I don't invest too much time and effort trying to figure out what metaverse is which. But the LOFTS made a really compelling compelling, when you look at it, it was something that I just couldn't turn away. So right now, it's amazing to me to see that it's still only at a one floor price. You could 27,000 plus total volume sold all time. It's quite a bit, obviously. We'll take a look at their website because I just kind of want to show you what it looks like. But they have a playable demo. Look at the quality of this. This is what it actually looks like. And the Agora is going to become a shopping mall where companies, NFT projects, and influencers alike can showcase, sell their products in true Web3 fashion. I think this is incredibly impressive to me. They've done a great job developing it. And so the cards, when you go to the marketplace, you can filter by the access. So standard, premium, and exclusive. So the standards are a floor price of 1. The premiums are a floor price of 2.9, and the exclusives are a floor price of 29. So that's going to get you access to exclusive stuff, obviously. But I just have a flat right now. I got a private loft. It's really cool. I'm not going to dive into the whole thing here, but Obviously, their guys are doxed here, so, you know, some people think that's a great thing. Some people, you know, whatever. But I just really like that one. Surprised it's still at a 1 floor price. So that one, take a look at that one if you're interested. I think it's really cool. All right, so that was all the projects that I am invested in, all in, for the time being. Obviously, this list can change, but I wanted to start somewhere. So I think it'll be a fun endeavor on a weekly basis to take a look at how my projects are doing that I'm invested in, and we'll kind of go from there. So that's it for now on that. All right, so the next thing I want to talk about are I guess one more project that I am all in on, but I just recently got into this one, and that is going to be the one everyone's been talking about, it seems, recently, and that's going to be STEPN. Now, if you don't know what STEPN is, buckle up, because it's about to change your world. STEPN it's a, I think I'm done. Well, I made the decision to be done after I bought this one, to be fair. But with STEPN, it's a move to earn NFT. So, all right, Hidden Boys, Sandra, we'll take a look at Hidden Boys. We'll take a look at that in a second. I want to talk about STEPN for a second here. So I bought this right before the crypto crash. So, you know, that's great timing. But still, it was only, I think, not only, but it was like 14 SOL when I bought it, 13 and a half, something like that. So hasn't crashed too far, but the concept is you own a shoe. And I might butcher this explanation, but I'm learning this as we go along here too. But you buy your own shoe, and there's different types of shoes. So you have a walker, a jogger, a runner, and a trainer. And what the different types of sneakers indicate at what pace you have to be moving in order to earn. The in-game token in STEPN is called GST. That stands for Green Satoshi Token. And you earn those by moving. So you download the app. The shoe is in your app, in your wallet. You create your own Solana wallet in the app, the STEPN app. And then when you're ready to go running, you hit go. And then it turns on. And there's like a gas gauge, it looks like. And as you run, that gauge, you know, is good. You want it to stay in that range of the shoe that you have. And the longer you stay in that range, the more money you make. Now, obviously, there are limitations. You can upgrade your shoes. That's a whole discussion for another day. I'm actually going to be making a deep dive video on this project tomorrow, so stay tuned for that. But, I mean, basically, I've done 3 runs with my shoes so far, and I've made about $50. It's pretty wild. People are making a lot of money. A lot of money. I'm seeing people, they'll go for an hour walk and they'll make over $2,000. So it's pretty crazy stuff. Definitely, if you're active, if you know, you're training for something, this would be one to really take a good hard look at, learn, understand it. I've been looking at this for quite some time and I still don't understand all the nuance to it, but it's a really intriguing project. And who doesn't want to just make money working out, right? If you're not incentivized enough to work out on your own, maybe a little money will do that for you too. So a really cool project. I'm very excited. I had been sitting on my hands with this one for a while, waiting to get in on it, and finally decided to do it, and I did it. So I'm thrilled to be a part of it, and it's been fun so far. And then it's been beautiful to see the marriage of different communities on this as well. So as you know, I'm very active on Twitter. You know, I like to show my fitness stuff and my NFT stuff. That's honestly what I use it for. I try to just, you know, develop communities and learn from other people and just be a positive influence on there. And today, the Shredded Apes crew, who all, you know, a bunch of them own STEPNs because that's a bunch of very active, engaged people. We started a private Twitter chat for all the people that own STEPNs. So now it's the marriage of these two projects. It's beautiful to see the evolution of the Solana space. So that's something I'm really happy to be a part of. It was cool that happened organically like that, and we're all learning from each other, and we all have different shoes, and we're kind of just bouncing ideas off of each other. So it's exciting. It's very exciting. STEPN is a great project. Very excited about it, and that's very cool. Now for here, I'm gonna go into a little bonus content, and I'll tell you why it's bonus. Because I'm Mr. Solana, obsessed with Solana. I don't shut up about Solana NFTs. If you've hung out with me for more than like 3 minutes, I'm talking about it. I'm obnoxious, but I don't care. Well, I came across an Ethereum NFT project that I really like, and I couldn't disregard it. So it's called Bonkers Club. Now I had Joe Bonker on I did a Twitter space today with Joe, super nice guy. And the reason I wanted to talk about this at this part of the video is because I think it fits right in. It's going to fit in with that move to earn concept like STEPN. This one is the world of triathlon, running, cycling, things like that. And his vision is to partner with a lot of larger brands and things like that to offer, trips, which I think is really cool. So trips and other experiences, bikes, and it's for like the average athlete, someone like me, someone like, whoever's training for a marathon. It's going to give you incentives to keep steady. It's going to provide you with a community for encouragement and support to bounce questions off of and all kinds of stuff like that. So I love the idea, and as an athlete, as someone who's incredibly active, I just love that idea of the move to earn concept. They're going to have contests. They're going to have, if you can see here in their Discord, in the upcoming races, you can fill out a form about any upcoming races that you have. So I'm in the Texas State National Championships a week from Sunday, so I filled it out, and he saw it right away and mentioned it to me on the show today. So it's very cool. I love that idea, that move to earn concept, especially positioning it with the endurance world. I think there's a large upside there and a lot of promising things coming down the line with Bonkers. So again, all the links in description. Take a look at it if you'd like to see what it's all about. But great guy, really enjoyed talking to him, and think some great things are on the horizon with that. All right, checking my list off as we go along here. So I'm going to talk about, and this is the part of the show where I talk about any news or big projects coming up or any big projects that have passed or whatever. So the project that is just, I think, the next, dang Derek, my hype right now is that Pet Society wasn't a rug. You know what? Ever since I bought it on the one NFT Talk, I haven't even looked at it, so I have not stressed out about it. And I've seen you stressing out about it. I'm like, you know what? That has some stress that I do not need in my life right now, so I'll let him handle it. But I'll have to take a look and see, or you have to fill me in at some point about that. But my opinion, again, do your own research, all that good stuff. This one, TRIPPIN Ape Tribe, I think this is the next just absolute blue chip, can't miss banger. Could be wrong, right? I'm wrong in everything. Who the hell knows what I'm talking about? But I really do think the hype on this one, look at this. This has 184,000 people in their Discord right now, and is growing by the day. This is one that honestly could eclipse OK Bears. I know that's a crazy thing to say, but I mean the kind of hype that surrounds this is just absolutely bonkers. And I guess that word's in my head from looking at Bonkers Club, but it is just something that I've never seen before. It's just unparalleled, the hype for these things. So if you can get whitelisted on this, I mean, I might just dedicate my life to trying to get whitelisted in here. Because I think this one, I think we might look back at this, me talking about it right now in the future, and be like, well, he was right for once. But yeah, it's there's going to be a lot of them. Let's see if there's any official links here. You got Twitter, Instagram. Here's the website. Let's take a look at their website here. I mean, the hype around this project is absolutely insane. It's not a cult. So more info coming soon. So that's about it right now. So there's still a lot that like we don't know about it, but everybody who seems to be in the know knows a lot about this stuff, and I don't know. I just think that it's something that we should definitely keep an eye on, look at, and so if you look at their whitelist requirements, there's 3 ways to get whitelisted here. Create and share your TRIPPIN Ape fan art and or memes. So your entry must be posted on Twitter with the link shared in fan art. They'll be handpicking favorite submissions to get a trial subject whitelist role. They call them trial subjects instead of whitelisted. Have your project or DAO fill an application for whitelist allocation. That's closed, so sad, too bad. Or 3, be an active, positive, and helpful member of the community. The team will be actively watching and handpicking valuable contributors who are showing interest and making genuine connections. So grind in the Discord or make funny memes, I guess, would be the only way to get on that whitelist. It's really cool though, and it's a crazy chat. You know it's banging when you have 2 different chats and one of them is a slow chat. I mean, look, I'm just gonna sit here and look how fast the chat's moving. I mean, it's nuts, right? No one even knows what this is yet. There's no information. Yet, here we are, 186,000 people, 184,000 people in here, all fired up. Let's see, FAQ. Let's see. So our tactical vision continues to evolve as our community extended team grow, but our fundamental missions always remain to build the most tight-knit and empowered community in Solana. With our collective experience in brand building, event planning, and growth, we're confident in our ability to create something extraordinary, not only for our holders, but to bring the broader Solana ecosystem together. To be honest with you, I mean, that's just not saying anything, right? So obviously they're keeping everything very tight to their chest right now, and with this kind of hype, without any announcements, major announcements about like what they're doing, this one might be worth one to really grind and try to get on that whitelist, because I think this could be one of those life-changing endeavors for you, like a DEGODS or an OK Bears or something like that. So that's really the only news on like a major project that I see coming down the pipe right now. So that's going to do it for like the news and, you know, big project discussions coming up. So now I think let's shift over to the part of the game, you know, I call it a game, but you know, the show, where we'll head over to the popular, the marketplace. We'll hop over to Magic Eden and see what's popular. And of course, staring me right in the face are those damn OK Bears. When I say damn OK Bears, I'm going to be bitter. I mean, look at the floor price on these things, 140 Solana. So these minted about 2 weeks ago now for 1.5 Solana. And I'm not exaggerating when I tell you, I was at the gym, and I made sure that I had 3 Solana in my wallet, and I ran home. I sat on my computer, and it was 3 p.m. that they minted. I'm never going to forget this. It was 2:55. I'm on the website, and I'm looking at the clock, and I'm like, okay, we're going to do this. We're going to do this. And I didn't know it was going to be this big, of course, but I just was like, a lot of people are talking about this, a lot of people excited about it, and went live. Mint went live on Magic Eden, and I'm clicking. Mint. Time out, timed out. And then I'm watching the status bar just creeping closer to sellout. And I'm like, okay, come on, work. Sells out. So I'm like, damn, maybe I'll head over to the marketplace and buy one on secondary once they pop up. So I saw one for 3 Sol, got bought immediately. 5, 8, 10, 12, 15, 20. I went to like 45 or 50, like immediately. And then, you know, a crowd attracts a crowd. People got excited about it. People got all friggin' jacked up, and here they're at 140. So basically, if you bought, you know, 2 of them for 1.5 Sol, and it wasn't, but it was higher last week. But let's just say it was $65. Let's see. So $65 and 3 Sol. So you could have paid $195. Let's just say $250 just for the hell of it. But we do know the price is $65 today. So let's say $250. And right now it's at 140 times $65 times 2. So your $250 investment could be worth $18,200 today. And that's 2 weeks. So I just always am going to be bitter about the OK Bears. It's not a real bitter, you know what I mean? It was a highly sought after project. People wanted to be a part of it, and I didn't have the fast fingers to get in. So what are you going to do? So right at the top of the list are OK Bears and DEGODS. DEGODS, I mean, good God, DEGODS. 215.33. Look at the all-time volume traded here. You're looking at 513,000. Actually, I'm going to go back to the OK Bears here. Look at that. We're talking 1 million. 1 million Solana traded all time on these guys. They've only been on here for like 2 weeks. That's insanity. From my understanding, what happened is a lot of ETH whales came in and just bought a ton of them. So I think that's what happened, but who knows? But DEGODS is another one. Big news out of the DEGODS camp this week as well. If you didn't hear, they bought a basketball team. So that's pretty cool. They bought, it's called the Big Three League. I think Ice Cube is a part of it, part owner. But they bought a team. I don't know which one, but that's a big move. That's a big move. That goes to show you how much money these guys are making. I think it's, you know, it's kind of a baller move, to be honest with you. I guess literally and figuratively. They bought a basketball team. So very cool. Cool to see that. What else are we looking at here in the popular collection? Bitbirds. This is just flummoxing to me that Bitbirds is at a floor price of 7. Because, look, I mean, obviously this is just absolutely ridiculousness. And on top of that, it's a derivative, not even a derivative, because it doesn't even look like anything, but it's a derivative of Thugbirds. So I'll pull up Thugbirds. That's one of the OG projects on Solana. 17.5 floor price, real popular, but that's these guys. So it's kind of a derivative of that, but they don't put the derivative tag on it because it's so bizarre. Like it's abstract. That doesn't even look like it. I don't even know if these things do anything. I don't know. It's wild. It's wild what people spend their money on, isn't it? SOLFUL is another one that just popped up yesterday. I don't really know anything about this one. Building a cross-chain NFT networking website and a story. So it's kind of abstract art, it looks like. It's kind of out there a little bit. Floor price of 2.6. Let's head over to the website. Let's see what's going on over there. Is it the end or a new beginning? I don't know. This looks pretty dope. Let's see. Developing a cross-chain NFT networking website for Web 3.0 environment that will benefit both the public with exposure and the holders with royalties and further website usability. So job boards, personal and project profiles, CVs, collaboration management. Okay. So that's cool. That's kind of like, it's like a meta kind of thing where it's an NFT project on the Solana blockchain, bringing Solana people together. That's cool. I like that. Dang, Derek, I'm about to create a project called Shaded Squares. One random color from the spectrum until I have every color across it. You know what? Honest to God, that's why I buy these, sometimes I buy these ridiculous projects as well. Like this one seems really purposeful and thought out and, 2.6. Obviously, that's not a ton of money. Seems like it's selling well. People are trading it. People like it, but people like the most bizarre things too. They just sometimes don't make any sense. Excuse me. I'll just show you. I bought a couple of these stupid things because exactly what you're saying. Sometimes people just like stupid things and they just catch. So I bought 2 of these burrito boys. They're absolute nonsense. There's nothing to them. They don't make sense. I mean, look at this freaking thing. a burrito with a sombrero on. I mean, it's ridiculous. These things are... But these are just the kind of stupid things that gain popularity because they're so ridiculous and people want them. So, I don't know. I just grabbed 2 of them just to be silly. It's no skin off my teeth if they don't, explode, which I would never expect them to. Just thought it'd be a funny, goofy project to kind of jump into. So back to the popular. CETS on CRECK holding as well still. So they're at, what are they at? 56.40. There they are. So there's just, I like the cowboy hat one. Wish I had the money to grab one. Unfortunately, I don't. But these guys are definitely have a very strong community. 224,000 SOL traded all time. So that's obviously a lot. They're doing good. YAKU. Now this is a really cool one to me. So they released their, I guess these are their citizens. It's your customizable playable avatar in the YAKU-verse. So it's basically a metaverse, and they're releasing these series, I guess you'd call them, in chunks. Their motorcycles are sick. It's gonna be a racing game. These are the citizens. So if you're like a man with pink hair and cat ears, it's gonna cost you about $375 there. So go ahead. I'm just kidding, but yeah, I think it's a cool project. They've been really building for quite some time. Respect the grind in there, and I think they should see a successful future. This just came out, MOUS into HOUS. Kind of like CETS on CRECK, you know what I mean? I think it's a similar concept. Kind of Mickey Mouse looking. I don't know. I think it's a play off the New York City subway here. It's the 44th Street, man. A lot of MOUS chilling on their personal subway station, surrounded by drugs, lottery, black markets, and hella party. Count me in. If you're in the city, feel free to enter the 44th. P.S. 44th only. Let's go to the website. I don't really know much about these guys. A lot of cat on CRECK vibes, right? There looks like there is a cat on CRECK. We got a Rick. We got Spider-Man up here, Homer. A lot going on. Seems like a lot of chaos. Okay. So I'm not going to read all this right now, but seems like they do have plans. We'll see. This one had, like, I'd say medium hype. I did see a lot of these influencers talking about it. I don't know. Obviously, I don't have the money to toss around like that right now. I'd use, personally, the money to buy another STEPN because I want to make money. But if I just had unlimited money, I'd get a couple of these guys. Who knows? Whatever. If I had unlimited money, I probably wouldn't be doing this. All right. So next, let's see. Anything popping out to you guys you want to take a look at? This BLOCKSMITH Labs, man. This up to 45.95, over 100,000 now total volume traded. These guys minted real low, and they hung around that 5 to 8 range for a bit. And I remember telling my wife, like, this is because they honestly, I just didn't understand really what it did. So I'm like, you know what? I'm only going to get into stuff that I am going to be a part of, or I can really dig in the communities. And this just kind of was out of my realm of expertise, so I never got in. And here we are. Derek says cartons looks insane. Carton kids. With your carton kid, you can do things that were never allowed to do before. Let's hang out and kick ass on the street. No permissions, no bullshit from your parents. Carton kids are allowed anything. Okay. 2.8 floor price and 8,000 over that total volume sold in the past couple days, because these are new. I think that art is pretty cool. I do like the art on it. Let's take a look around here. Let's see what we're dealing with. Enter the carton street. I say we do. Isn't that interesting? Doesn't it look very similar to the MOUS into HOUS art, right? That wallpaper, kind of, sort of. Welcome to Carton Kids. Carton Kids is an NFT collection consisting of 2,000 NFTs that reside on the Solana blockchain. Every carton kid is the same, although some traits are a little rarer than others. With your Carton Kid NFT, you get access to holders-only benefits. The first is a private area on the official Discord where we do giveaways and activities and provide whitelist opportunities to the holders. Together, we are discovering the Solana blockchain and are coming for the long-term play. Mission and vision. The mission of Carton Kids is to create a respected brand on the Solana blockchain with a network of early adapters for the Solana blockchain. Transparency and dedication are key. We do what we say and we say what we do. They also don't use correct capitalization because that W should be capitalized. The vision is that the Carton Kids company has assumed a respected status within the Solana NFTs. After 2 years, our transparency is valued and reflected on the project. The motivation to continue, this is reflected in our daily activities, and everything is based on the choices of the community. Okay, let's see. 75 traits were made to use the 2000. They're building the community, staking mechanism, auctioning 1-for-1s, Carton monsters. Okay, so I think this one is falls in that community-driven utility. You know what I mean? Not utility, but community-driven value. Kind of like Cats on Crack. I think it's in that same bucket, I would put it. You know what I mean? It's not like we're selling skateboards or we're having a play to earn game. You know what I mean? So I think the art's cool. I like it. Pretty low price right now if you did want to get into it. It looks cool. Let's look at their Twitter. They have, shoot them a follow. Following too, and they have 47.4 thousand. So that's pretty cool. A lot of people. I'm a Carton Kid, you're a Carton Kid, we are Carton Kids. Well said. I like it. I do like it. If I had money to toss around, I'd probably snag that. Oh, here we go. So May 9th, yesterday, most checked collections in their Discord and Soul Rarity was Carton Kids was number 2, 15% of it. So there you go. Oh, goodness, we got it. I'm happy I saw that. We got to talk about these. I told you I like cheap pixelated art. Party parrots. These are out of control. If you guys heard about these, sorry, Derek, I just saw this. The first one you've seen that actually promotes their long game out the door. Yeah, I was gonna mention that. I like to see them say that, you know. But again, who knows, right? We've been rugged before. Probably get rugged again. So you got to take everything everyone says with a grain of salt, you know. But no, you're right. I like that. Party parrots. Making a lot of noise, not making a lot of money. Yeah, no more rugs. My bad. I said it out loud. But it's a collection of 5,555 parrots living and partying on the Solana blockchain, a community-driven collectibles project. Honestly, it reminds me of like the burritos. Just nonsense, you know? But I think one of these nonsense projects is just going to take off because it's that just nonsense. People love being a part of that funny thing. You know, I think especially in the NFT world, we love to talk to normies, you know, people who don't know NFTs or aren't a part of the world, just be like, hey, I just spent $400 on this picture. Obviously, that's a very simplistic way of, you know, saying that, but I like saying that to people, and they're like, what? You know, they get real angry. So I think it'd be funny to like, yeah, I bought this picture of a parrot for $20 and it's not worth $1 million. So, you know, but I don't think these do anything. It's just a fun collectible thing. And the community seems to be pretty wild. I've seen a lot of noise about them. They are on the popular collections on Magic Eden. So take that for what it is. Bitworms. What the hell is this? Are you kidding me? Look at this. Derek, this looks like almost what you said you were going to do. What the hell is this? Oh, it's the Bitbirds people. There we go. That's surprising. So 333 worms made by the Bitbirds guy, exclusive to the Solana blockchain. I don't know, man. A 10.69 floor price for this? It doesn't do anything? What are we doing? What's happening? It's insanity. There's not even like links. There's nothing going on. Unbelievable. This has to be just an artificial pump. It has to be, right? That would be my guess. D.Y.O.R nerds. This was one that I looked at last week. They were making a big announcement today. I don't know what that announcement was. Maybe it's on their Twitter. Let's check it out. Got all these tabs open up here. All right. They have a big following. 34.2 thousand followers. Let's see. So you'll be able to use your nerd. I guess that's the in-game money. Magic Eden's broken. Well, what else is new? Be able to use your nerd to purchase a D-frame from the nerd store. Soon, we'll be able to test a D-frame out and post a video review for you. More, okay. I have no idea what a D-frame is. So is it, oh, okay, so that's cool. So it's basically like a physical, what I'm guessing, a physical frame that houses your NFT? I don't know. That's cool though. D.Y.O nerds, I've been paying attention to them. I mean, you can tell they're very highly traded. 15,000, almost 16,000 volume, total volume there. Cool stuff. I don't know. Something else you might want to think of, this project. I don't know what else they do. Let's check the website. Let's see. This guy's just on fire and he's just hanging out. All right. Destroy whitelist meta and educate and doing your own research. Okay. I don't know. It's cool. Whatever. If you want it, check it out. D.Y.O.R nerds. I'm going to have that info in my description. Anything else catch anybody's eye? Oh, you wanted me, Sandra, you wanted to look at Hidden Boys. Let's take a look at Hidden Boys. Hidden Boys. Oh, I've seen these. Okay. So floor price of 1.09. Let's see, what else are we looking at? This guy is so upset about it, he's gonna end it. That's not good. But he's a fan. He's a fan. Maybe his sports team's just not doing it. Maybe he's a Bills fan. So the floor price is at 1. Let's take a look at their Twitter here. See if they got a website, maybe. Let's see. Oh, they have a webist. Not a website, it's a webist. All right. What is this? What's going on here? What am I looking at? Making a shirt? I'm lost. All right, it told me nothing. Good. All right, so they have clothes. Okay. Make NFTs great again. Hidden, like the Marlboro. I don't get it. Let's see, collection. Oh, here we go. Adity 420. Good vibes only. Okay, I'm not really sure what this project's all about. You can buy a shirt that says Hidden Boys on it. If that's valuable to you, I guess that's cool. Yeah, dang Derek, I'm kind of getting that vibe too. It doesn't SoundCloud. What? I'm not gonna play that. I have really not a lot of interest in this, to be honest with you. Oh, I clicked that again. Yeah, this one seems kind of weird. Yeah, I'm out. I'm out on the hidden boys. The pictures are kind of cool, but it's weird. I don't know. I'm out. Out on the hidden boys. Alright, so let's head back. So I think we're done with the popular. I think we're done with the popular page here. I was watching a video the other day. Let's see. Someone was talking about these citizens being a good buy. I forgot. Solsteads is like, you know, through the roof. And that's it's gonna be like a metaverse, I guess. Yeah, Solsteads. So these are like the citizens in the Solsteads. I guess there's a lot of good stuff going on. I'm not gonna dive too deep into it, but since I've watched, you know, that video, it's gone from a floor price of like 3.5 to 5. So there's something there, and it's popular. A lot of trading going on with it, so that's cool. So look at my boys, the Gemmys on the popular. These are my boys. I don't know why. I was just attracted to this and I bought it. I got 2 of them. Look at that. 41,000 volume traded, and these have only been around for like a week, I think. People are loving these, man. Look at this. So they minted May 5th. Yeah, about a week. So, I mean, they're holding steady at their price, right around 3. Funny, goofy. I like the cowboy hat guy as usual, but I didn't get one. But that's, you know, that's fun. That's a lot of fun. All right, let's go to the LAUNCHPAD. Let's end at the LAUNCHPAD here. Let's see if there's any cool ones coming up. So Plush Fight League and Soul Phoenix. These 2 are live right now. Now, if you guys know Jersey NFT, I was watching him today. They made him a 1 of 1. So they made him, he's got like a nose ring and all kinds of stuff, you know, blue eye, I think green eye, I forgot. But they made it look like him, and I thought that was kind of cool that they did that for him. It's an open world project with various artistic features, interactive comic books, 3D series, and a range of utilities. DAO, Zen, staking, breeding, game, Solivia Metaverse. We can play, explore, earn, trade, and interact with other players. Seems to be a lot. Seems to be a lot going on. The art looks pretty intense. So right now the pre-sale is going for, what, another hour and 40 minutes. Then whitelist. Excuse me. Whitelist 2, and then public sale starts in 3 hours. There's a price of 2 SOL. Wow. So that's coming up. I don't know. We'll keep an eye on it. We'll check in it next week. How about that? Maybe if it's on the popular. And then Plush Fight League. That seems kind of cool. Not minting too hot, though. Not minting too hot. Only a 3rd minted so far. PvP platform, fighting game, and an extended game ecosystem. 5,000 characters to be used across the entire ecosystem and earn passive income backed by a combination of traditional freemium revenue model. Okay? And a novel Web3 play and earn model. Let's go to the website. Let's check it out. Plush Fight League. It does look like a legit game, doesn't it? Now, only if it's real. Only if they don't rug. Okay. Doesn't really hit me over the head with the art, but, you know, it's not terrible either. So they've done all this so far. So they have the game demo out. So right now they're at the sale, then the second demo is going to come out. Then they enter phase 3, which obviously is a lot of stuff. So seems cool. Seems like a cool game. Might be worth it. I don't know. If the game looks like that, I think that's pretty cool. I do think that it might be, if you're into that kind of thing. Like I said, I'm done kind of just haphazardly buying stuff. And I'm definitely not going to keep buying stuff that I don't have interest in and I'm just, looking to sit on for a while. I want to be invested in the projects that I invest in. So, like, emotionally, socially. So, not my cup of tea. These fighting games like this kind of looks like a Smash Brothers looking kind of thing. But if that is your deal, could be a banger, could be a home run for you. All right, what upcoming launches we got? Any of these catch your eye? Soma, the club. Look at this. This guy's got a knife in his eye. That doesn't look nice. Dino Dogs 3D, Stone Gnomes, Dimension Gods Unifier. What the hell is that? Let's look at the Metaverse one. Metaverse ones are always cool. Their second home in Web3, a collection of 3,000 key cards designed to enrich interactive experience right in your browser. Let's go to the website. Own your modern apartment in Solaxy Metaverse. Solaxy, probably how you say that. Hang out with friends, play games, renovate and furnish, show off your NFTs in a few clicks. See, this looks cool. Love the idea. The graphics look great. It's just, I feel like metaverses already are just, unless you got some whale, some guy, some developer that's, the cream of the crop, it's hard to get excited about these metaverse projects because there are so many of them. And that's why I like the LOFTS. That's been around for a bit now. So that's, it's been holding and it's established, big community. So, it looks cool. There's no reason not to buy it, but for me, I'm just, not in my best interest. What's Solmon? This pixelated stuff, it's like Pokemon. Pixel art, play to earn, NFT game, get an alpha access pass, NFT with every 3 Solmon minted. Let's go to the website. Oh, okay. Someone talking? Okay, so it's Pokemon. It's Pokemon. Not my gig. Not my gig, but looks cool. Looks like a lot of utility there. Dino Dogs. This just looks absolutely outrageous. Look how goofy this is. What could this possibly be about? Oscar-winning visual effects artist Adam Duerhurst's Dino Dogs are fully rigged and metaverse ready for massive utility. Okay, massive utility, I think they meant to say. Across Web3, including metaverse gaming, huge partnerships, staking, and much, much more. Don't forget to grab your frog launcher. What the hell are they talking about? Okay, I will say that does look pretty cool. Those graphics are pretty wild. So that's him. Oh, so he made, and you're gonna murder me. I don't even know this raccoon's name, but I think it's from Guardians of the Galaxy. It's a collection of cheeky critters. Oh, Guardians of the Galaxy, Batman, The Dark Knight, and Tenet. Wow. The OG collection sold out in 4 minutes. So these are the 3D Dino Dogs. Sunday, May 15th. So each 3D Dino PFP will grant its owner a unique playable avatar in our expansive Dino Dog metaverse built on network. Think World of Warcraft with dinos. Okay. So it's a battle royale P2E game that's play to earn, including such crazy weapons as our frog launcher. Okay. Kind of cool. Kind of cool, kind of goofy, silly. Could be one to take a look at. Whoa, look at that roadmap. Jeez. There's a lot there. Oh, they're going to be on OpenSea too. Would you look at that? Would you look at that? Oh, their partners are with YAKU. We talked about that. And SkateX, another big one. Oh, a teaser trailer. Let's take a look. It's only 32 seconds. Okay, not much there. Definitely a teaser. That was kind of cool, kind of funny. The graphics, that picture doesn't do it justice of what that is. None of the other ones really catch my eye. I mean, stone gnomes, enough with the pot, you know? Why is everything everyone's gotta be high, everything's gotta be a monkey. Let's get creative, you know? 4/4/20 stone gnomes. I don't know. And you know what? I'm making fun of it, and this will probably just, you know, be worth $1 million when it launches next week. So you just never know. You just absolutely never know. But I think that's about it. I think it's a good time to call it a day here. I appreciate everybody swinging by, coming in, participating, you know, giving your 2 cents on stuff. So thank you. Almost threw my mouse there. But I appreciate it. Like I said, as always, I'm gonna do the giveaway on Twitter. I'm announcing a giveaway, and the reason being is I didn't have a chance to put together all the names on a spreadsheet before I went live today. It's been a crazy busy day for me, so I'll announce the winner of the Pixel Pup on my Twitter. So keep your eyes peeled. I'll release the race too. I'll do the race so you can all enjoy it, because I know that's a big highlight every week of the stream. And if you don't know what Pixel Pups is, I'll end with that. I'm gonna show you. Pull it up here. Well, I'll show you mine. I did that in the beginning, but I'm gonna end it with that as well. So these are my boys. These are all my Pixel Pups. Proud of this one right here. Rarity number 3. The entire collection. Bam! Some idiot sold it for cheap. But I'm obviously all in on these guys. The project is run by Alex. Great guy. I'm a mod along with Derek in the project. And, oh, the chat. I threw it up there. Wow, look at me. Who cares? It's just the music anyway. So I'm a mod in there with Derek, and Alex is the owner, and we're very engaged, obviously, and we love the idea of NFTs with IRL utility, especially when they do good for the world. And this project gives back to animal shelters throughout the world through the purchases of their NFTs. So if you're looking for an NFT project that's going to do good for the world, I mean, come on. I ran the 4x4x48 challenge a couple months ago. That's 4 miles every 4 hours for 48 hours. And I did it to support an animal shelter in Ukraine. And I was connected to that animal shelter by the Pixel Pups pack by Helix. So got some real good, real life connections there, and was able to, all do it for a good cause. So great project. Absolutely love it. Floor price is very cheap right now. If Solana is $65 and the floor price is 30 or 0.3, I can do the math on that. That's less than half. So you're talking less than $30. You can get one of these guys. And there's only 53 of them. So there's not a ton listed. So grab while you can. Look at that cowboy. Join the cowboy hat gang if you are interested. We can shoot me a tweet that you got one. I love it. Ooh, I love that one. I love the 3D glasses, the cowboy hat, and he's the Flash. Big fan of that one. Wow. But yeah, that's I'm gonna end with that. So thanks for watching, everybody. I really appreciate it. As always, if you have any projects that you would want me to take a look at on the show, again, this is just an ever-changing, show. I mean, we're not holding steady to any kind of structures, but I do want to kind of loosely start to structure it with your feedback. So help me however you can. And until next time, I will see you for another NFT talk. Make sure that you follow me on my social media channels. And I'm always putting out all kinds of fitness stuff and triathlon and NFTs and Mario games and stuff. So I try to be as entertaining as I can for you and informative. So any interaction with my YouTube stuff or any of the social media I put out there is greatly appreciated. And just like anything in the video that you saw, all the links are going to be below too.